Hey guys, and welcome to the vlog today. So today we're going to do some fall decorating, and I'm also going to take you along this morning. I'm going to run into Homegoods and just do a quick run through and see if they have any new fall items in, just kind of get a look and see what they have. So you can come shop with me in there as well. And I had to run to my office to grab some things for an event tonight, a socially distanced event and all that for work. Just a small thing that I have to go to, and I had to grab some things in my office for that. So it was right over here by HomeGoods, so I thought, well, why not? I'll just pop in real quick and see what they have. So I'm just gonna try to make this quick so I can get home. But of course, first things first, I gotta put on my mask. We do have mask mandate still here, and it goes through October, which I'm actually really glad about, because the mask mandate, when they started it, especially in our city, because they actually started that one first, when they started that, the cases started going down, and then they went down for quite a bit. Now they started going back up again, and we still have the mask mandate in place, but I think it's because school started, and there's been a little bit of slippage as far as, like, you know, like school groups getting together or college kids getting together. But overall, I think that it's hopefully going to help and help us get back to some regular life. So tonight is the first event that I have gone to since this whole thing started. I am a little bit nervous about that, but you know, masks are required because it's in a public place, and you know, I'm just gonna try to social distance and make the most of it. So anyhow, let's run in here and see what they have for fall real quick, and I'll take you along for our day. Very cute. I love all the Halloween stuff. Lots of pretty fall stuff. I love getting my sprinkles here. I always get these and we put them in different things. I'm gonna get more Halloween stuff out, which is fun, but I didn't really see anything that was worth standing in line for. I had some napkins that I was gonna maybe get. They were cute orange and black kind of plaid napkins, but then I got up to the front and the line was wrapped all the way down and around like 3 times, and I was like, this is not worth standing in line for napkins, so we'll just wait. So I'm gonna head home and do some decorating with the things that I already have, and then I can kind of figure out what I want to fill in from there too. I do need some Halloween napkins because I don't have any like decorative ones, like the cloth ones that you can use for decorating, but you know, it wasn't worth standing in line for probably like 20-25 minutes. So we just had a little bit of a break this afternoon before I have to get ready to go to an event tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull some of the decor out of our garage area where we store it, and I'll share that a little bit too. So I just still have everything in the individual clear plastic bins so I can see what's inside, and I have a couple Halloween ones, a couple general fall and Thanksgiving ones, and then a whole bunch of Christmas ones, because if you've watched my channel for a while, you know that Christmas is kind of my thing. But we're kind of stepping it up this year a little bit for Halloween because we're home, and I feel like I'm getting a jump on decorating early this year. The past couple years I've been working full-time outside the house, and it's been difficult to work in decorating because the weekends were like when you had to do everything, and you just really aren't home a whole lot when you are working outside the house. You just really aren't. So I kind of just put like a little bit, maybe a step above the bare minimum of decor out for Halloween and fall. Put a little bit more out for Christmas, but this year I'm definitely planning on putting out as much as possible because we're home, and I have more kind of pockets of time that I am home that I can hopefully get some of this done too. Not to say that it isn't stressful working from home, because I had the video today. Last week was crazy because it was like school and virtual camp and work, and I felt like I was all over the place. And so someone said, well, why don't you try decluttering to ease some stress? And it's like, that would be one more thing to do. But this week it's not slowed down necessarily, as we just don't have all the added projects this week that we did last week. So it's still a bit stressful just to be managing, you know, multiple roles at one time, but we're making it this week. So anyhow, but I'm gonna go grab a bin out and try to put a little bit of decor out, so I'll take you along with me for that, and then we'll just finish it up the next couple days. Again, after I have all of it out at some point, probably sometime next week, I'll do a Halloween home decor tour and show you some of my Halloween and fall decor that I have. And in case you missed yesterday's vlog, these both arrived yesterday and I put some of my Scentsy warmers out. I have some new Scentsy warmers on their way to me, so I'll share those when they get here. But I had a couple pumpkin warmers and I think I have a Halloween warmer that's outside with my Halloween decor, so I've got to go get that. But anyhow, I got this cute spooky pumpkin off of eBay and I got this off of Amazon. So I've just got to start kind of rounding everything up and seeing what I have and then seeing what I need to fill in from there. So let's go grab the bins and we will get started. It's like a bajillion degrees inside the garage too. But anyhow, so this is my husband's side of the garage. It's all his stuff over there. But all the decor stuff is on my side of the garage. And I have wreath hangers down this side of the wall. We want to do something different because it gets so hot, because we live in Alabama, that they sometimes fall off the wall. Here's a Christmas wreath that I made a long time ago. I really like that one. But anyhow, so that's gonna be a project that we're gonna have coming up. And of course I have all the kids' bikes and everything, but here's some of the things that I got recently. So I got this trick or treat mantle sign. And then here's a couple of the Halloween bins here. Here's some of this, the general fall stuff down here, but you can see I have a pretty good amount of Halloween signs. So maybe that's what we'll focus on today, is just getting some of the wall decor up and doing that. And then this, I've been trying to go through stuff. I have been trying to go through stuff a little bit just as I am getting things out. This is a Halloween costume that they have outgrown. So we'll put that over there. And then you can see here, Christmas stuff goes all the way down. So this is one of the things I pulled out of the playroom when I redid the playroom, and I'm planning on putting it down the other side of the garage for more storage over there, just for general storage, not necessarily holiday storage. But here are some of the things that I picked up recently at TJ Maxx. So I wanted to get some more kind of black and orange items because I felt like it would just kind of mix things up a little bit more. So I got this cute buffalo check pumpkin. I got these towels that have these cute jack-o'-lanterns on them. This is a table runner, so I'll show that when I roll that out. But I found this at TJ Maxx as well, and it's kind of quilted and has the pumpkins on there too. So hopefully all that will go with the decor I already have. I found this cute sign that says it's just a bunch of hocus pocus. I think I'm pretty good on signs now at this point. And then a couple just little wood items I can use as tray decor or additional decor on the mantle. This little gnome that says Happy Halloween. This was only $3.99. And then I got this spooky bat, and this guy has a bat on it too, and this has a bat. I'm really into bats this year. I just love it. And this was only $2.99. So I just got that as a little kind of extra decor item. So a few more bats this year. So I'm going to grab the signs, I think, first, and then I will grab one of these bins and get it inside. I can see that has like the wood bead garland and everything, so I'll probably take that one in first. We'll get Ariel's tail out of the way here and go from there. So I've had this for a number of years. I actually think got this when we lived in Illinois, and I have just a hook hanging up here in the front that I have a couple different signs that I alternate. So we'll try that up here by the front door. And this one is really cute. This one says flying lessons by appointment only. And this one, I think I normally do over this pantry door on that hook. And I have a really cute wreath to put on this pantry door too. So I'll start taking the wreaths down, and I can get the step stool to put that up. So that is what that area looks like with the feather wreath. It's got one rogue feather just kind of hanging down right there. I'm gonna see if I can kind of stick it up in the back somehow. So I've got those up, and while I have the stepladder out, I'm going to get into my mug storage here, and this is where I kind of have all of my regular mugs right here, and then I'll take all of these Disney princess mugs off, which I kind of have as my year-round mugs here. And I will stow those away up in the top, right here in this open space. And you can see I have all my seasonal Halloween mugs there right at the top. So I'll pull those down. There's some fun Halloween dishes too. It's kind of fun every year when you get back out your holiday items because you kind of forget what you have from year to year, or at least I do sometimes. And so this is kind of neat because I'm like, oh look, I did buy things with bats on it last year. So it's fun to get everything back out. So I don't know if I'll leave those like that, but this is kind of the general idea where you can stick a couple matching ones here together and then have a few on display as well. Also, one handy thing that I do every year, a lot of times, at least the past couple years, is I will go back on Instagram and I will see how I did setups in previous years, just to see, because usually if I take a picture of something, it means I really, really liked it, or at least liked it in some respects. So I'll go back and see how I had things set up and kind of get ideas if I want to do things the same or if I want to kind of change it up. So like for example, last year, if I look back around Halloween time, you can see I had, oh, I interchanged it. I had one trick or treat mug on the coffee maker, and I'll put a spell on you on these dishes here. And then I had my wire pumpkin. So I'll probably change this up a little bit. But it's just interesting to go back year by year and see what I did the same and see what I did different. So last year I had these bat mugs up top as well too. So it's interesting. And then I have fun things like this to add in this year. So I'll probably try to figure out how to get some of that together. So I'll just start getting everything out and then I'll start kind of organizing everything where I want it. This is what that side of the room is looking like so far. So I found these cute pumpkins earlier in the season, and I'll end up changing out all of this Ray Dunn display. This will end up looking different because right now it has the bee theme, and I'll get my Halloween garland out and all of that, but I'll probably leave this Enjoy over here. So I'm thinking about putting some of these pumpkins down in there. The other thing I'll change over here is put a Halloween decorative towel on the oven. And I changed that out throughout the season. Put some pumpkins in there, and we should have a couple more left over too. Those are cute. I love these little wood pumpkins. So I brought one bin of decor in that I can kind of work through today, and I also grabbed this out of my office. So I'd use this in some of the other wreath tutorials. I made this a number of years ago, and putting it on the front door does make the burlap fade a little bit. So since it's starting to get older, and I do really like this wreath, I'm going to put it on this inside door this year. I'm going to put the ornament maybe in front of the ribbon so maybe it won't bounce against the door. But I did have questions about how I did this. I do have a wreath tutorial that shows how to do this, and I've had a few recent ones as well that show how I do this burlap method with the wire ribbon in between. But all I did to put this fall thing in there is it's just an ornament that I believe I found at Hobby Lobby. It doesn't still have the tag on it, but I believe I found it at Hobby Lobby. And I just tied it on there with twine, how I tie on everything else. So it's really simple and easy, and it's a great way to kind of make some of your own decor. And I find making these wreaths really like stress relieving as well. So I'm going to put that on that door, and hopefully it won't knock against the door too much when we open it. Oh yeah, that's perfect. So I just kind of like that double wreath effect. It's just kind of a little bit of extra decor, and I put one on my pantry door. Normally it's a little bit smaller than this, but I found that one and I just really loved the feathers. I thought it looked very Halloween-y. So Halloween is over, I'll take this one down and just put a regular little wreath up there, and I'll change out this stuff after Halloween's over and make it just neutral fall with that set of mugs there, and then there's some mugs behind those as well. So that's the plan. I have these two signs where I've got to figure out where I want them, and there's a couple different areas that I put signs at normally. So in this dine-in kitchen area, there's a couple different areas. I have one right over here by the refrigerator that I could hang up. I'm thinking about putting the Hocus Pocus one right there. And then over here where I have, if it'll focus in, this little home ornament. I put some things over here and during Christmas time, so I think I'll put that one down. And I think I'll hang the Happy Halloween sign up over here. So that is that one. For wall hangings, I also have this boo that I made a number of years ago. I just connected these together with this twine, and I really liked how it turned out, so I put this up every single year. And I hang this up in our living room area, and then I'm planning on getting bats to put around it this year. So I need to get those ordered. So inside this bin, there was my cauldron that I put out every year on my console table that's over in the living room. Then I have a couple little, just extra little pieces that I put somewhere in the living room. I have these fun little potions bottles. There's a couple of those. I have spiders in them and all kinds of different things. And then there's some plastic pumpkins that are the girls that we can put in the playroom. Actually, that's about it that's in here. We have a couple sparkly pumpkins that I put out around those things. And then I have some general fall, a little garland and a pumpkin spice little block. These are the ones that I usually put on this sort of area. So to change this out from the bees, I'll take all of these bee items. These are all from Etsy, actually. These three, I ordered those from Cottage Revivals. So I'll take off all the bee items. And this is also from Cottage Revivals. This is from Ray Dunn, but I'll probably take that off as well. And just try to make a big open space to put different pumpkin items on. And I've got to try to figure out what all I'm going to fit on there this year. So I got this at Marshall's. I don't know if I'll try to put stuff like that on there or how it'll arrange, but I'll work on that as I start pulling the other bins out. So this is actually going pretty quick, so I'm going to go ahead, and some of these things go in the living room and some of them go to other places. So I'm actually going to take this bin, which is now empty, back out to the garage and just switch it out for the other one, because might as well while we're going here. Then I just had a whole bunch of extra wrapping that was not in good condition, so I just tossed it down in there because I'll toss that, and then I have wrapping out in the garage that I can use to wrap all the breakable stuff. So this is where I keep all of my decorative tea towels, and I had a number of just regular pumpkin ones. So for general fall, and I think I got these last year. These are really nice. They have some gray on them. So, and then a turkey one, gobble gobble, but I actually did not have really anything for Halloween. So I got a couple this year to fill in for Halloween. So I had some Halloween specific ones, but I've got some funny ones in here. My mother was right about everything. My mom got that for me. And, you know, just some fun ones that I put out different times of year. This one is also funny, and I'm pretty sure that my mom got me this one too. Sometimes I open my mouth and my mother comes out. So true. So this is the second one, and it's definitely fairly heavy. There's a couple general fall things that got stuck on top, so we'll put these over here to the side for now. And then down in here, this is like a little pedestal that I put the cauldron on. There's that. So we'll put that over there with the cauldron in just a minute. And then down in here we have some more of these decorative glass jars that I set out by the cauldron. I think last year I had this on the mantle, so I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do there this year. And this lights up if the batteries in it still work. Yep, there it goes. Aha, I knew I had a Halloween specific garland. So here is a garland that has candy corn on it and says treats. My favorite little spell books, I put those over by the cauldron, so I'll take all of that over there in just a second. Let's see what else we can find down here. This is all pumpkin carving supplies. These are some things that I let the girls put in their rooms. Some cutesy black cat and ghost type stuff. Plastic pumpkins for the girls' rooms. Oops, that's a pumpkin carving thing. More sparkle pumpkins. Little Ray Dunn item. Let's see. Oh yes. This is my ghost that I got at Pier 1, which unfortunately is no longer in existence. I have a little snowman that's like this too. I think the snowman's a little bit bigger. But I like those. And this trick or treat sign, which I put over here with all of these items over on my console table. So I'm gonna go take all this over there and start setting that up over by the new fall tree. Natalie wants to help.
So I'm gonna help.
All right, there's two little...
Where do I put them?
Well, do you want to put one of them in your room? Which one do you like for your room?
I'll think about it.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, here, I don't know if that one's lighting up or not. Let's see if this one's lighting up over here. Got a spider stuck to the top of it. See if that one lights up. Oh, that one lights up. You want to put that one in your room?
Just to mention, there is a way to fix that.
Yeah, we just had to get a new battery for that one. I think it's not working. So down in here I have some more kind of small decorative items that I'll find to put out. Salt and pepper shaker, which I'll use these since my Mickey ear ones broke again. So I'll fill those up. These glitter LED candles are my absolute favorite. I've gotten them at Michael's a couple years, but they don't have them every single year. Here's one Scentsy warmer. This is jack-o'-lantern, and I know I have a haunted house. It's just a matter of figuring out what bin I put it in, or if I put it with my Scentsy items. Natalie's over there singing. That's what that one looks like. He's cute. There's that one. So I've kind of moved around where it goes, but these little items I usually put on this galvanized shelf here, which I've had in the corner of the kitchen, but for this year I just moved it over next to this console table, and then all this will get cleared out at Christmas time because we'll put our Christmas tree over there. But these items I just normally have on this shelf with my friendly little ghost. So let's see what these look like. Isabella picked out this really cute trick-or-treat sign that we found the other day, and it's got little ghosts on it. We're gonna try to hang this off the mantle. I have these little mantle clips. I'm gonna try to attach it to our mantle because it's a stone mantle, so it's tough to get things to stick on it with like command strips or anything. So there's what that looks like so far. So I'm gonna take a little break right now and switch gears, but I'll give you a little sneak peek of some of the things that are out around the house. I still have some accents to put out, and I still need to do my tablescape and a few key areas like that, change over all my throw pillows, but today was a good start.
On the profile?
Yes.
Make sure the tree. Oh, and don't forget to...
Natalie's thematic. She wanted a dress. Don't forget to what? Turn it? All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Good job. I got Boo in there too. So here's what that area looks like with the tree on, and I ended up putting that little trick-or-treat sign right there because there was a nail there. I may actually move it over above that, but I just gotta go get the gotta go get a hammer to go put it on the other side. But anyhow, this is what this looks like. Actually, I ended up putting it's just a bunch of Hocus Pocus sign over it because this little sign down here already said trick-or-treat, so I thought it was kind of overkill to have two signs that said trick-or-treat right by each other. But there is that area. So that's come together. So that is it for our day. I'm getting ready to go to a work event, so I'm gonna leave my camera here. But thanks for following along today. I hope you had fun while I did some decorating, and I'll be doing some decorating the next few days as well. And then once I have everything out, we'll do a home decor tour, and you can see our Halloween decor. And then after Halloween's over, we'll go to regular fall, and as soon as November 1st gets here, I might actually put up my Christmas tree. We'll see. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching and have a great day.